When people talk about Venezuela, they might talk about the formal changes or whatever, but it's hard to know what's going to happen with the existing or the traditional structures. It seemed like maybe one newspaper was kind of balanced and the rest. That was the thing that struck me most. You just cannot get a straight story about anything. It's very hard to know how those people can be included.
Regimes in Cuba and overseas in Haiti and many other places proves that comprehensive and free healthcare can be made available to every single human being on this planet, and we should demand that that be done.
The example to give us the two electoral maps that were given by the CNE after the local and governorship elections. The candidates that were chosen for the municipal elections were all chosen by local parties. They were activists. You know, there is a big thing. You know, this is, you know, Chavez's man, and it's in the film. You know, socialism is what Chavez says it is, and it is a political struggle that's ongoing. What you saw with the constitution reforms is that people don't get out to vote.
The meaning of economy must be expanded from being a quantitative measure of monetary value and must instead be seen in the context of human needs.
I had the privilege of visiting Haiti in '94, and it was just when there was the revolution kicking off to get rid of Aristides.
Right.
And I was at the very beginning of that. And the Cubans carried on working through that insurrection. As soon as the shooting started, these doctors, this guy here actually, this lovely man, they went straight off to the hospital. And they were treating the police who were injured, and they were treating the what have you. And they had the respect of both sides of the community. How do you do that? I do not know, but they did. And they were doing it from day one, but you would never know this from the Western media. Cuba trains young people from countries as doctors to replace the Cubans. And it's on a mass scale. You're talking about 8,000 a year. With leaders of the community, they visit every household.
In terms of what we were talking about yesterday, I guess it was just seeing these different levels of community and how we relate to that, so community of interest, and then like watching the film last night about Venezuela and the input from the Cuban people, about seeing community in the hub and being a social school.
Today we've got a miners event. My family are miners, and so we've still kind of got a lot of that culture, I think, although it's changed as well. And so something like this today is, I mean, you know, I'm just thinking being on and this being on is quite interesting really, because that is about bringing a whole community together again that's not been together for 25 years.
The GH should focus on decreasing the major causes of maternal death by focusing on reducing HIV and unsafe abortions, by promoting family planning and contraception, because that's what they said are the major causes.
Yeah.
Is HIV first and unsafe abortions.
If you could say anything to the GA, and is there anything else that you can think of that you'd really want, you know, to send to them?
What's it like in Chile on education? Is there anything like that?
I mean, it's good, but there are a lot of private schools nowadays, and they make a lot of business. And they hire teachers for 6 months. Every 6 months they renew the contract, so that they don't have to pay more. They save money by doing that. And people don't complain much because probably they fear about losing their job.
People before profit or people not profit?
Yes.
Yeah, you've got some really clear sort of statements which crystallise our consciousness and our common understanding. They're pretty good, but we need to have a bit more than that. The big question is what Lenny has, what is to be done. And there is some things here. We have said, you know, international solidarity. We've talked about particularly the BP thing and the importance of opposing the British government's.
So if you actually look at carbon consumption, it turns out that
freezing interest rates.
The British contingent were paranoid when we went to Heathrow Airport because
communities are the soul of humanity. Let our voices in. Value and support our diversity, equality and interconnectedness. Listen and act with your hearts. And as I sound this, I just want to honour each of you and all the work that you're doing, because it's felt like it's all come from a heart space, at whatever level you're engaging with the world. So thank you.